Hello everyone, LolzyPop246 here. Well, I go by Coda as well. Actually, this is going to be the second time I'm making this video because the first time I didn't record all the way. Yeah! Anyways, this is the Ask Me Anything I've put up on my Facebook. I guess I'll put a link in that description at some point in this. But I gave everyone about... Nah, I shouldn't put a link to my Facebook. I don't know. But I gave everybody about an hour to ask me anything they wanted to, and I only got people to really ask me questions, but that's alright. This is the first time I'm doing this, and I guess I'll be doing about maybe weekly, or maybe once every month or so. I'm not completely sure. But I'm not going to be keeping my face in it, that's for damn sure. Let's get to the questions. The first one's by my friend Kira. Why does the moon make me want to kill people? Why does the moon make me do these things, Patrick? Why? Answer me that. It seems like you have a connection with the moon. And the moon wants blood. So go take a crowbar and start murdering. No, don't do that. It was a joke. Don't kill people. That's bad. You can go to jail. I don't want you going to jail. Yeah. I don't know why the moon will make you do these things, Kira. I don't know why. Take more sleep medicine. Nah, that's also very terrible. That's terrible. I'm a terrible person. Second person is by my girlfriend Pandis. And she asked me. Well, actually, she asked me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. So number 1, who is your favorite AOT Titan and favorite character and why? My favorite AOT Titan will be the Colossal. And I guess it's a tie between the Colossal and the Armored. I like the Colossal because it's bigger than any other Titan, and I really want to see who is in that one. But that Titan can ruin your day in a matter of seconds. He kicked the wall, and it sent debris everywhere. It sent people flying. There were people dying in that episode. I loved it. It was very violent for a first one. I figured it wouldn't introduce the Colossal until maybe like the second, after things went through. But apparently, you gotta watch the entire series to understand what is going on with the Titans and where the Colossal and the Armored one came from. But yeah, that's actually why those are my favorite. My favorite character, I think his name is Michael. He's the sniffer of the little thing. I think he's part of he's recon. But he smells people to get to know them. I probably messed up the name. I haven't seen it in a while. I was actually watching it this past weekend or probably Friday night, Friday afternoon, with Andy and Pandis. And I think she liked it. She cried a little bit, but she liked it. I'm not sure if she's kept following it. But yeah, those are my two favorite things on Attack on Titan. It's a good series. You should look it up. It's pretty much anywhere. It's under Shingeki something. So once you see Shingeki, something like that, I don't know. Then you have it, and you can just watch it there. So she's on Crunchyroll or My Anime Stream. Number 2 by her. Listen to a few Studio Killer songs and tell me what you think. They're beautiful. I was able to listen to some in the hour because I was procrastinating. I was doing some homework also, but from what I was hearing, it was really good. I guess my favorite one so far is really True Colors, just because it's really sweet and it's nothing like you normally hear with like techno or pop these days. It's something nice, something to relax to, something to cry to, and or write. I think I'd write with that. Yeah, I'd write with that. I know she's written with that song. She's also drawn. Oh no, she didn't draw anything. But yeah, Studio Killers is amazing. I love them. Number 3. What is your favorite SPG song and why? Now, for those of you who don't know, SPG stands for Steam Powered Giraffe. Yeah, I love that. I love that little band, that group. My favorite song would have to be Saturday Night, or in other words, Me and My Baby. Just because I guess it really just shows. I see our relationship in that song, but I also see Honeybee. That's another one. It's between Honeybee and Saturday Night because those two just I see them. I see them in us, and that's actually with Honeybee. It's actually how I feel when we first met or when we were first getting together. I can say just because I had fallen for you hard. But that's different. That's a long thing. The favorite memory between you and I. That's number 4. It's between two memories. The first time I met you. First time I met you was sometime in August of last year, of 2012, at that fur meet. And if my channel really doesn't tell you all, I'm a furry. But having that fur meet was actually the best thing I've gone to. I don't like overall because it was really awesome. I got to meet you for the first time, and I was shy as hell. I was really shy around you because I didn't know how to really approach you. Because it was just like, as soon as you moved your head, or Sage's head, I looked at you and I was just like, I want, I don't know how to really say it. It's like, I like you already. You're beautiful. But I couldn't say it. So I was awkward and a little shy that day, and I was upset that I didn't get to spend the night with the pack and you, so you can talk some more. And having not been able to retrieve some sort of contact information from you, it was pretty much all hell trying to find you. But it all worked out because you found me. Let's see here. What's another one? Oh, and the second memory is when we first watched the SPG movie together. That was also my favorite because I got to stay the night at your place. It was back in June. Back in June of this year, I was able to spend the night. I remember that because it was the weekend before my mother went to North Carolina, and a week after that, you came over and we had a blast. But that night, we stayed up till maybe around 5 or 6. It was freezing, I remember that. But it was okay, it was worth it. But we were watching Steam Powered Giraffe movie and random YouTube videos. So we got yelled at. But yeah, those are my 2 favorite memories. Also, sneaking in like little nuzzles. That was cute. And also nose bumping you for the first time. Yeah, I nose bumped you that like the very next morning. I'm not sure if I did. I think I was in between sleeping and awake. I remember hearing you say something. If you nose bump me or something like that, I will just die because that's really cute. And even in yours, you said nose bumps because those are just cute as all hell. Number 5. What inspired you to make Coda a Frankenmutt? Now, for those of you who don't know, Coda is my persona. I associate with him or as him in roleplay or in story. But the story behind Coda, he was made in a lab. That's all he is. He was an experiment gone wrong, but gone right at the same time, if that really makes sense. He is a mix between a lot of animals, and because I really couldn't choose exactly. I mean, originally it was a German Shepherd Husky mix, but then I just realized I can just make him look like that, but I can also give him different traits, or different characteristics of different animals. Because he has goat horns, he has thylacine stripes, he has a pouch, and a kangaroo tail. But I guess really the inspiration to make him a Frankenmutt was you don't really see like characters like that. with like different breeds mixed into them, or like showing how they have more than just 2 or 3. I mean, you do, but it's more like like free counts, I guess. But those are, I guess, those are different because they're like monsterized canines, or yeah, canines really. But you never really see like a German Shepherd Husky Thylacine Kangaroo goat mix all in one. I guess I can say. Plus, I like being different. I'm a different person than most people, clearly. But I guess that's my inspiration for him. Plus, I've had him for a while now. Um, um, Next question's by my sister Naomi. Why did they cancel the Barney show? Because he was creepy. I hated Barney. I don't like it. He was the creepiest purple dinosaur, and he gave me nightmares. I love dinosaurs. Don't get me wrong, but Barney is just one of those where it's like they crossed the line. And then later, I was told that Barney, where there was like going to be a drug search on them, on all of the Barneys that they had, costumes, and that like 10 of them quit because they were stashing cocaine in their tails. I'm not sure if it was real, but I always knew Barney wasn't right. It was the creepiest thing in my opinion, and I'm so glad that it's canceled, apparently. Next question's by my girlfriend Andis again. Favorite art of mine, and favorite art of yours? I'm going to say the first two that you did. Well, you had a line art of 2 characters, and you colored those in with my colors and your colors, and it was really adorable. I think that was the first one you did, right before the Further Confusion barbecue. I think a day before. I think it was the Further Confusion barbecue. I know it was FC barbecue picnic thing. I don't know. I remember that. I was supposed to go, but I wasn't able to. And the second one was the one you got commissioned for me and you, where it was me sleeping curled up and you like underneath my tail. I think those two are my favorite because those two are the original, like, I guess, the originals of Between Me and You, and those were made about a year ago also, because I know it was September 8th or September 7th when you posted the first one, and I think it was like about a week or so later. A favorite art that I have drawn, I don't think I'm a really good artist. I haven't really, I don't draw that much, or as often as I guess I would love to practice. But I guess from what she's telling me, I should draw more, but I'm not completely sure. I could post some pictures later, I guess, of things I've drawn. But I haven't drawn in a long time. But I guess the favorite one I drew was the one I did for our 1-month anniversary. And it was my pony Sona and hers. Like, I was gonna draw like a Canterlot in the background, but I realized I can't do that. It's too detailed, and I would be at it longer than I'll be drawing it for longer than our anniversary. So I kind of cut it short and just drew the mountains behind it. But how it's set up is my pony Sona, well, my pony is OC is in the bottom corner with his hooves out as if he's going to catch. His name is Epsilon, okay? And again, that's another hint to Coda's backstory because his original name was Epsilon. But different, that's something else. It's Epsilon with his hooves up, with a big smile on his face, catching Fog Chaser, her Sona, because she's flying down at an angle from the top, and she's all happy and excited. It's actually like the first pony. It was the first time drawing ponies, and it was really, I guess, really special. Because actually the first thing I ever really drawn for anyone that didn't involve, like, no, actually, this is actually you're the only person I've really drawn anything for. Yeah. But yeah, that's my favorite art of, those are my 2 favorite art things between mine and you. Next question is by my friend Kira. Do you know the Muffin Man? I do not. I do not know the Muffin Man, but I do know the Pizza Man. Mm-hmm. Pizza Man. Yeah. My sister asked me a question. Teach me how to twerk. I think that's more of a command, but I can't even twerk. And as much as I really want to, I can't teach you. I'm sorry. Um, let's see here. I know there's more. And the last question I really got was from my sister again. And it was, can you braid my hair? I could braid your hair. I know how to make a braid. A standard, simple little baby braid. But I'll probably butcher your hair, or I'll get bored and actually just tie your hair in a big old knot. Maybe double knot it.